What's up, Bengal fans? It's your host, Joey Karni. I want to thank you for clicking on this video. I cannot wait for you to hear this full story as to why I made this purchase and also the full belt review. Now, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe down below to stay up to date with all the Angles activity right here on YouTube. Now enjoy the belt review. Let's go, let's go! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your host, Joey Karni, back with another WWE Replica belt review. And as you saw by the title and the description, this video is about the WWE World Heavyweight Championship Replica belt that is now retired, but very, very near and dear to my heart and also the fans of WWE. This one in particular has some great stories, and I will get into that in this video. Now, I do have some special stories about this title in particular, but the World Heavyweight title is probably my favorite WWE Championship of all time. It really was the most iconic looking, as you can see here, with all the curves and the detail in the gold. And it wasn't gaudy like the titles we see today. It was just a World Heavyweight Championship. And as you can see here, it's that old. It does have a Goldberg, as you can see here, a Goldberg nameplate that actually came with this title. Now, this was my first replica title that I had ever purchased. I believe I was like 12 years old when I got this title. I think it was a gift from my parents. But there is something really special about this title. And as you can see also, there is some wear and tear on the leather. Like every WWE fan child who has replica belts, this was used in my room on people and pillows, you could say, in wrestling matches we put on. So there is some wear and tear on the leather. But this title, honestly, is my favorite replica belt I have. It's my favorite WWE Championship of all time. Now, I do have some special stories in regards to this specific replica belt. The biggest being that it was signed by one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time that we can really not speak about. This belt was signed by the Rapid Wolverine, Chris Benoit himself. I met him in 2003 at a WWE Raw Live Monday Night Raw live show on Monday. I believe it was Miami, Florida. And I knew somebody who worked at the arena. They got us backstage, me and my dad. And we got to meet Chris Benoit, Maria Kanellis, Shelton Benjamin. So many years ago. I think Christy Hemme was there as well. But I was able to meet Chris Benoit, and he signed the title. So the next few images or videos you're going to see are the autograph itself on the replica belt. It is kind of worn away over time. Like I said, the leather wear and tear, 20 plus years of owning this title, but you can still see the autograph. And he was one of my favorite wrestlers, and to meet him in person, have him sign that same championship that he held a year later was really cool. And this is why this title in particular is my favorite replica belt, but also my favorite WWE Championship of all time. Now, a reason why I really love this championship is, as you can see from the detail here, there's so much of it. Every part of this main plate is filled with something, whether it's the amateur wrestlers here, the jewels that they put on, the World Heavyweight Championship words. Everything is just engraved, detailed so beautifully. This title really is one of the nicest, even the globe here. And by the way, all these pieces here, the crown and this globe, they are separate pieces from the belt. They are not fully part of the main plate here. Now, because this replica is really old and was created back in 2003, you could see the different types of snaps in leather strap that they had in this title, opposed to what we see now on WWE replicas. Still very much detail in this leather, as you can see here, but very different from what we see today. Now, something I really can say about this belt is that the leather on this belt is really thin. I mean, compared to what we see today on WWE replicas, this, I mean, you can see the plate here, but also just the leather itself is really thin. You can see it here. just how thin it really is. Another key aspect to this title, you can see obviously the wear and tear here, but the screws are pretty much the same as what we see in the replica belts today. But also, look at the size of this WWE seal. It is massive compared to what we see today. And you can see here how old this belt really is. Now, don't forget to like and subscribe, stay up to date with all the Angles activity right here on YouTube, but also there are more belt reviews coming your way. I have tons and tons of replicas, so let me know in the comments which title you would like to see me review next. You can also see the previous one that I've done with the United States Championship, the old version and the 2020 edition. So like I said, like and subscribe, stay up to date right here with The Angle, and I will see you next time.
Let's go, let's go!